Have you ever loved someone, a partner, a friend, a family member, and still felt invisible to them? Or maybe it's not a person you love, but someone you work with, someone you live near, someone you're called to serve or work alongside. A coworker who takes credit for your ideas. A family member who criticizes everything you do. A friend who only reaches out when they need something. Someone in your community, your church, your daily life, who seems indifferent to your kindness, your effort, your heart. It's a lonely kind of ache. And in that ache, questions grow inside of us. Are they even capable of seeing me? Do they realize how they're acting? Why are they like this? Stay with me for a moment. This isn't about shaming them. It isn't about excusing their actions. It's about seeing what God sees and finding a way forward that doesn't break you. Why people are like this? The truth is, most people who are self-centered, emotionally distant, or manipulative in our families, in our workplaces, in our friend groups, weren't born that way. They were shaped by fear. They were hardened by past hurts, by insecurity, by the belief that they must protect themselves at all costs. Somewhere, they learned that trust is risky, that vulnerability is dangerous, that getting ahead sometimes means leaving others behind. This doesn't make their behavior okay. It doesn't erase the sting of their words or the weight of their disregard. But it helps us see the human behind the hurt, not as a monster, but as someone who is also living in a broken world. How God sees them. God does not look at them the way we do. He doesn't see your coworker as just ambitious. He doesn't see your family member as just difficult. He doesn't see that friend as just selfish. He sees the wounded heart they carry. He sees the fear that drives them. He sees the emptiness they're trying to fill with approval, control, or achievement. Jesus would not look at them with condemnation. He would look at them with grief and with compassion. But compassion does not mean accepting harm. Love does not mean allowing disrespect. What God wants from you. So what does God ask of you when you're faced with the coworker who undermines you, the family member who belittles you, the friend who uses you? First, don't judge their soul. You can name a wrong action as wrong. You can say, what they did was hurtful. What they said was untrue. But you don't get to declare their worth or their eternity. That is God's territory, not ours. Second, guard your heart. You are allowed to create space. You are allowed to set boundaries. You are allowed to say, I will not be spoken to that way. I will not carry this alone. I will not stay in a dynamic that dishonors God or diminishes me. Boundaries aren't hate. Sometimes they're the most loving thing you can offer, both to them and to yourself. How to pray for them. And in that space, whether you stay near or step back, you pray. Not with a spirit of bitterness, but with a heart that chooses surrender. You pray. God, I see their actions, but you see their heart. Protect me from growing hard. Protect me from anger taking root. If you want me to remain in this relationship, give me wisdom. If you want me to create distance, give me peace. Change them in your time, and keep me faithful in mine. The quiet truth you can rest in. You don't have to fully understand them to find peace. You only have to understand God. Some people will disappoint you. That's the reality of a broken world. Your task is not to fix them, but to stay rooted. Rooted in truth. Rooted in kindness. Rooted in prayer, especially when it's hard. To the one whose heart is tired. So if you're listening right now and your heart feels heavy because of someone in your life, whether at home, at work, or in your circle, hear this. You are not too sensitive. You are not foolish for wanting kindness, respect, or basic human decency. You are human, made in the image of a God who sees you, knows you, and values your heart. He sees your patience,